So imagine Diablo, but instead of the gritty or more natural setting, you are in a cyberpunk universe. This and a few other combinations is the way that I will describe the Ascent to you right now. This isometric action RPG is built in a future where mega corporations run everything and they also own you. You will come across different species and races from all over the galaxy, and interaction with them will shape the world around you and the way you play the game. You can play solo or with 3 other people in a local co-op or online. All of this will be available on all Xbox consoles and on PC, and I think it might also be available on mobile, but we're not fully sure yet. Being able to walk into a bar and just decimate the place is one of those things, or having a negotiation turn sideways and then you decide to take the scenic route is another thing. This game is really trying to go deeper into the RPG systems that a lot of us gamers want, the choices, the progression, the leveling, the world building. It's one of those things that made us fall in love with RPG games, and of course it might make you love this game as well. There are several factions run in different locations in this world. These districts and the zones are then run by bosses and corporations, which you could then choose to align yourself with if they fall in line, or go against them should they turn towards you. There is this RPG system or progression element, and of course you have the dynamic world changes that occur based on the decisions you make. Because you can choose to side with a faction you like, that will likely come back to affect the way other factions or corporations perceive you around the world and how they react to you whenever you enter their zones or district. Siding with one boss might unlock access to information or a specific gear item. The class system of the society is also said to become quite noticeable in this game. I mean, what will be a cyberpunk game without classism? The order of things will quickly show you why some factions will become more powerful than others. Maybe in the underbelly is quite different, or maybe at the very top of the corporations it's also a little bit different. Your job as a worker in this game is to restore order to the planet Velas after a system malfunction. Crime is becoming legal in some places and rival corporations are trying to take over. And by restoring order, you will also be able to earn your own freedom. Now, of course, a lot of us have been playing video games for a long time, so chances are you're not going to get your freedom. That's not gonna happen, but it gives you a really good reason to eliminate the crime bosses and corporations and retake the planet. Doing so will also grant you a lot of loot, because what would games like this be without loot? And the loot you get comes in form of your classic weapons and armor drops, and some are resources that can then be used as basic weapon upgrades to your armor. You can also modify your body with different cyberware, pretty much the whole cyberpunk experience. Now, the caveat, as I stated earlier, is that it is an Xbox exclusive. It will be available on all Xbox consoles and on Steam. Now, I heard, once again, it might be coming to mobile phones as well. Not sure how true that is, but if it comes to mobile phones, then it might be one of those best and cheaper ways for a lot of you PlayStation owners to enjoy this game, in case maybe you don't have an Xbox or a PC. With that said though, let me know what you guys think about the Ascent. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.